my beautiful Geminis, welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going to look into the energies of the Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and they're in conjunction, and on February 20th, 2026, I know that's like a far away distance timeline. They're going to go into the 0 degrees, which is going to multiply their energy. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit, what's happening, what has happened in the past, and also how it's going to affect you. We're going to look into your coffee cup and the cards. It's going to reveal to us how also where you are and where you're going, where you're heading in the energy wise, okay? By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light and this energy is just for you. If you go on to enjoy this reading, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and it means a lot and helps the channel grow. And let's dive in to see what's happening in your cup first. Let me talk about the Saturn and Neptune and Aries conjunction. In the past, when these things happened, this planetary alignments happened, actually, like some of the governments crumbled down and the new ones build up. And this is all about like out with the old, in with the new energy. What happens here, there's a pathway opening right there for you. Can be because this conjunction start on May. Maybe this is actually start affecting you, start inspiring you during the May. And it is going to become 0 degrees on the 2026, February 20th. So during that time, this pathway maybe this is something that you're planning. It is going to become 100% for you. Okay, so it is going to be like something that you prepare, pack your bag and get to this path. Okay, another thing with Saturn and Neptune energy is in Aries. Aries is fire, passion, movement, leading, confidence. So this is all going to, when you get to that date, you're going to start feeling that confidence within you, that you will have total trust. This pathway is meant for you. And I have here, there's also a legal paper or maybe a clear paper, an approval. This can be something that you wanted to receive for a while now is appearing right there. Okay. When it comes to Neptune, Neptune is all about intuition, Gemini. So you like to communicate a lot, like you, instead of just maybe sitting down and trying to find the solution by quietness, you probably get to the solution by communication. But the thing is here though, this Neptune now calls you to quiet down a little bit because Saturn is a lot of like, it has practical application of your plan's energy. So there's going to be a time coming so you can be fully who you are. But before you get to there, you need to use some of this Neptune's high intuition energy as well. The pathway opening right there, it's leading towards a legal paper here, which is, you can see, planting an amazing tree. We have a smiley face inside of the tree. So this is something that maybe that really makes you feel confident, makes you feel happy. This is going to be something affecting you in a way that which is going to keep increasing your joy. Okay, I feel that because this is also like creating this energy channel, this light channel going high upwards. This can be a time that you're going to start receiving some intuition, inspiration. This is maybe in the middle of the coming year and can be during the February time. You might actually start planting the seeds of those inspirations that can grow immediately because this tree already had grown. Another thing here, I feel maybe May 24th, I think that was the first date of this conjunction. So this might have actually something that you have planted on that day that you will collect the fruits of that tree. So if you are on the process, maybe you're building something, doing something, you want to move somewhere, the pathway is opening, maybe you want to change jobs, professions. Seems like here, the first seed is an idea. Okay, the second seed is your word, spoken word. And then the third seed the inspiration comes to you that you take inspired action. And it seems like you have already planted the seed and it's growing now. And the inspired action moment is also coming very, very soon. Okay. Another thing I see here is there's a dog in your heart space. Dog symbolizes a loyalty and dedication, and they are also unconditional love. They carry unconditional love. So with this energy, you might be also channeling some sort of like unconditional love into your life, or someone who has unconditional love towards you. They want to be there for you. They want to support you fully. And this can be even because you wrap this person around like this character, or this can be a pet or in your heart very tightly. This can be also someone that you care a lot about them as well. And I feel like you might be wondering, this is the dogs, they're showing up as they should be loyal to me from the beginning. I feel like this can be someone that you helped a lot, and now with this energy of your fire passion, when you start to move towards your desires with this Aries energy, they're going to start showing up as someone who supports you. Okay, this person is like someone maybe you have protected for a while, that you didn't really allow them to do things, or you just were in service to them. This can be a project that you were also like serving. This can be a skill that of yours, very valuable to you, that you keep growing. Seems like here you're gonna start seeing the loyalty of this thing. Okay, it is going to start showing up. Maybe you're going to be using it. Maybe you've been learning a new language. Now is the time. The pathway can be leading you towards the country of the language, that maybe it is going to start showing up, that you're going to start speaking it without realizing, and you're going to say, okay, all the time that I have been spent on this, worth it. That can be even the situation for you. Or maybe you're going to start teaching that language, that's going to start bringing money in. And when it comes to those kind of teachings now, there are global websites that you can go on there and teach people another language that you're good at. So it can be something like that. You're going to see the loyalty of this energy. When it gets to the following year, I know the timeline is really long, but this can give you an insight about what else can happen. Another thing here is we have the ability to actually quantum jump to a timeline that we want. And if you like any of these things, maybe you can focus on them and pull them towards your current reality, okay? I see there's a ring right here. Ring symbolizes commitment most of the time. And this can be, I see letter S and T. This can be in someone's first name or the last name. I see the sign of like a fish right here. The tail of the fish kind of looks like a little bit of swordfish. Sword can be your skills of communication skills. And the sword energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Another thing here is the fish indicates abundance, and there is a source out there. And this can be even like the sources that you have, but can also be if you have like a Libra or Aquarius in your life, they might have very valuable information, guidance for you. Okay, so it is sometimes taking some time, and I feel like here the timeline, like I said, can be shortened. But the thing is, first you are on top of the situation, you are connecting, you are offering something, or maybe you are asking for them to show up and use their skills to get you to where you want to go. So I see a lot of like energies excuse me, not only you are receiving things here, but also asking for things to come to you as well, like demanding it, speaking it. Okay, towards the end of that timeline, I know these are like really short for the long term. However, I see letter P and 2 number. P can mean someone's name, and there's an 8 also in front of them, like Patrick, Peter, Patricia. And there's number 2 indicates partnership. This person's carrying a letter E in their name. You might actually, this is running towards you, by the way. You might get someone, the ring is showing up and they're running towards you with a ring. You might even have like a partnership offer coming forth. Or this can be another thing here. Let's interpret it the other way. This can be someone maybe has a partnership with you right now, but the thing is you want to break it away, because I see like there's the animal right there, the goat. Maybe you are actually becoming extremely self-sufficient, and after a certain period of time, it might show up like you are carrying this person on your back, or the whole situation on your back. You're the one, maybe you have a project lifting the whole thing up. Seems like here you are deciding to maybe push out those energies, the people, the situations that are not really serving you anymore, okay? And it seems like here when you say no, internally, mentally, and a whole body is going to ooze that out. It is going to actually open up space for better things to come forth, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Full moon is appearing right here. A massive submarine showing up. Submarine can indicate your desire coming at first really fast, but then there's small pauses. So this can be something coming in pieces and chunks, and it's bringing tears of joy. Submarine can be, for some of you, maybe there are some hidden desires that you have. And it seems like with this energy, you're going to start to, first of all, start with small things, the little things that gives you the joy, happiness, inspiration. I see a symbol of Aries again here, passion that you're going to start pursuing, and you're going to let the structures that are broken down crumble so you can build a new one. And also another thing that with the submarine, these are your hidden desires deep down in your heart, what you truly want. It's not like about manifesting a certain amount of money to get something. It's the something that you truly desire, something that is you're in need of, okay? So you're going to maybe jump through the means to an end. You're just going to get to the end right away here. When you keep pursuing this small things, the things that seem small to you, is going to start the bigger fire, okay? It's like the little spark is going to light up a massive fire for you. Let's pull your archetypes. This is actually who you are, where you are at this time, and then where you're going. We're going to look into where you're going, and and then I'm going to dive into your tarot. We have the village here. Let's put it on the side. I want to be more intentional. Village can be your current community, okay? It takes a village to raise a child. I think that was a term. So maybe you are the child. You are the child of the universe, that the whole village, the whole world supported you to your transformation and growth. But another thing here is maybe you were the child that the village didn't really support, okay? And that's also another massive transformation, which is a good thing, because you're going to start actually crumbling that village structure, that the structures, the people, the situations, partnerships, the places, the work environments that do not support you, and you're going towards one that really fulfills you. We have here, you are in the king position, which is good. But the thing is, let me tell you about the king. King is the masculine energy. King is the action taker. King is the passionate, yes, okay, Aries, emperor, fire. So this can be a situation that you're always getting things done at this time, or maybe in the past that was all your duty. You take care of stuff. And the thing is, though, I feel with this energy is changing now. You're going to be doing different things instead of just pushing the whole carriage. Your passion and creativity is going to move you by itself, okay? Let's see what we have. The vow, guys. You're promising to, I saw the ring, right? I saw the ring. Someone's bringing you the ring. Okay, now I feel here, maybe you were the one always initiated things all the time, but it seems like you are now, with that initiation, is paying off very well. Within this next 2 years, you might see a lot of vows, a lot of commitments, a lot of diamonds. I see the diamond right here coming your way. Diamond is actually a symbol of commitment, and how it's in the Western culture. It's not usually Eastern culture. It has like a different type of commitment thing. It's just they give the female the weight, the gold in their weight and stuff. It can be something like that. But when it comes to Western culture, it might have been built in a different historical background, but today's world, what happens is you want the masculine to actually go out there, get like a stone worth of their 3 months salary, because it means that it hurts him a little bit. It hurts him because it's like a 3 month salary is For some, it's a huge amount. For some, it is too much for them, because if they're living like day by day, huge amount. So this means that he really, the masculine, really commits themselves, invests themselves into this thing. So it seems like here, I feel like you are the one receiving the diamond right here. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's about the universe. It's about your desires now showing up with the commitment to you. They are investing in you. The investing as the king, the actions that you have taken in the past are actually going to start bringing you the promises now. Okay, and the promised land basically is right in front of you. And in this 2 years, if you can keep the king energy, but when you get there, you're going to be able to take the ring. You're going to be able to enjoy what you have created. We have Three of Pentacles here. This is your past energies with this gnome. I think this is a gnome. And what happens with him is you might have actually created amazing partnerships in the past, okay? And you created amazing work as a king, as a masculine energy. You have done the right things. And this can also be because we're talking about 2 years, maybe this past energies can still be lingering. Maybe you have experienced great partnership, teamwork, created amazing things with people. Now that inspired you, or you have that in your tool belt, you know how to create beautiful partnership and excellent work with others. Now it's time to take the charge, use that king side of yours to get the wow. The wow also, now I'm thinking, because of this amazing work you have created, and this can even be in the relationships like self-love, you're going to get the promise at the end, okay? That's your gain. The Sweden of Wanamoinen. Here we have 4 wands. Some of you might have even completed this task, okay? And finished in a perfect note. Now, you're going to this gave you the power, Gemini, this is you, the magician. This gave you the power to create more and get inspired to do more. Now you know the formula of creation, formula of partnership, formula of getting what you want. This doesn't have to be in the areas that you're yearning. This can be in the areas that you're very knowledgeable, because sometimes we are so good. For example, me, I'm a knitter. I crochet, I knit. I've been doing that since I was 7. So there's nothing I cannot crochet or knit. I can do anything, and I trust myself on that. I know it's not my it's the best use of a skill, or maybe knitting is not really very preferable thing today. It's not the highest artwork, and it's not even paid that well. But the thing is, that's where I am powerful. I trust my ability to create something, and I feel like here, I can take that confidence that I'm speaking right now and apply it to another thing that I want to become. I can take that state of mind, and with that state of mind, I can speak it like I already have it. That's what the magician is. Exactly what magician is. That you take something that you're very good at, that mindset, that state of mind, flip it. You can look NLP videos, exactly the same thing, and anchor it, and then apply it to something else that you want to be confident about. And when you're confident about something, you create amazing stuff. And the magician that you are here, you created something, and you're utilizing that energy as a king to apply to that. So your archetype at this moment in the past is perfect. Okay, and I feel like maybe you might even have the vow is when something is offered to you, accepting it, making a promise, committing yourself to it. So you might have the problem there, that receiving the love, receiving the blessings, the abundance. You're doing the good work, you're creating amazing things, but maybe when it comes to enjoy them or pursue them, there's a blockage there. Let's see what's happening in the present moment. There's a new passion, idea, inspiration coming to you. We have the fish again, looking similar fish in your cup. I think we saw that one. I feel a little bit Pisces energy. Oh, the swordfish, we said. Swordfish can be also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but we have the fire energy here. And the fish symbolizes abundance of the universe. It seems like you're gonna get very soon an inspiration, something that you're passionate about. The Aries energy is gonna strike this lightning within you, and when you pursue it is going to help you crumble the old story, old things that are not really working for you. When you pursue that, and maybe you're going to just let it crumble, like the tower moment, and then you're going to build your own tower back again very strong. In the meantime, what can happen when this idea first comes to you? We have Eight of Swords here. Is this elephant? Kind of looks like elephants here. And this is a different one. And then mushrooms are abundance, which is circle. So you might have been locked in maybe a mindset, a situation, a position that is keeping you where you are. But this is actually, when the inspiration comes, this is going to be your challenge. Getting outside of your comfort zone and applying your already gained confidence to this new idea, this new passion, okay? And this can be, like I said, for some, this can take 2 years to actually get off the floor and do something, or maybe just use the skills. It can take 2 years. But the thing is, though, this fire energy is really strong, and you can, like I said, we don't really have time as a construct. You can pull timelines closer to you. We have the Empress energy. I want to ask how you're going to get out of there. Creativity is the key. Cultivating your creativity every chance you get. This doesn't mean that like you are going to create amazing artwork every single day. This can even be adding an extra spice in your food while you are cooking, which is also like a little boost of creativity. Those are even little boosts of creativity. The other day, I don't usually put my eggs, what is that? Coriander. And I added some like ground coriander, which has nothing to do with eggs. It's not a classic thing, but it was tasty. I enjoyed it. So that gave me another idea. That led me to another idea to go out there, do something. And so whatever it is, that little thing, that spark, that additional Empress energy, that little seed, little plant that you're planting, that is going to take you out of that mind prison, okay? Let's see what the future holds. Hierophant, authority, shaman, creation. By the way, here, shamans are known as being feminine. They're females. And I heard in one of the shamanic classes that I was taking, male shamans actually gets dressed as women so they can fool the spirit a little bit to make it think that they're actually feminine, female. So I have here a female. I feel feminine energy here. Again, with the feminine energy indicates that your creativity is going to put you in a very authoritative position. And this is also giving birth to new things. And the Hierophant is a limited character. He sits on a box usually, and he has his box is his drum, the shamanic drum here. And it seems like still he's using the higher powers, but in the future, you're going to keep using what you have created. Now, with that, I feel like you might not really have to come up with amazing creative ideas. You can keep applying what you already have here, and the vow, the promise is going to pay off. It is going to be your strength. It is going to put you in a very authoritative position. All the things that you have created, you can reuse them again. Another thing here with the Hierophant for some of you, because it symbolizes the government, the structure, the vow we have, like obviously there's a promise wedding ring. Some of you might be even getting like a proposal, okay, of marriage. We have the Taurus energy here, Gemini. Earth energy, Taurus is a slow energy. I don't know if you can get along. Comment down below if you can get along with the Taurus energy. So it can be or only symbolizing the marriage mentality, okay? So we have Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So fire can be much more compatible with you, but if you have any signs, comment down below. I read all of your comments. By the way, I try to reply to all of them. So comment down below, let me know. It seems like some of you are even getting like a commitment from maybe a company or stable energy. I find some of you vow can be symbolizing a new purchase of like a massive space for yourself, which is going to be also stability, create stability. Yes, exactly. Queen of Pentacles suggests that too. So what happens is, I feel like this is coming after the vow, after you. Another thing with a vow, this can be also your commitment to your desires are going to start bringing you the authority's support, maybe a loan, maybe credit, or Queen of Pentacles is resourceful, the resources that you need. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy again, maybe someone loving, motherly, or maybe like caring, compassionate. With this can be like a male with a feminine energy as well, showing up there and supporting your desires, okay, fully. And this can even be, I feel like here, an institution that has that power to give you freely. Finally, I have the Queen of Wands. Guys, there's a lot of feminine energy here. Femininity indicates creativity. Okay, you're creating amazing things. And this is your final energy. I feel like what's going to happen. I want to pull one more. It's not about the Queen. Oh my God, Queen of Cups. This is a shuffle deck. I mean, I've been shuffling it. I've been looking at, do we have all the queens here? Don't have the Queen of Swords. I'll pull one more and see if we have, no, we have Nine of Cups. Awesome, amazing, happiness, joy. So you might be forming, in this 2 years, first of all, you are the missing piece here, the feminine part, Queen of Swords. So an energy of people, a teamwork with the Three of Pentacles that are actually completing each other perfectly. The earth, the fire, water, and you are the air, you are the ideas. And everyone here brings something into the situation. And this can also be you actually creating, pulling these energies towards you, pulling these energies and using it for your future endeavors and nurturing it, feeding it, taking care of it, growing it, making it a massive structure, okay? Or buying the structure that you want. Because at the end of the day, when they come together, when you cultivate the energies of the water, emotions, emotionally attaching yourself to it, and passionately also, not only emotion in the sense of compassion, also adding some passion, making your moves in silence, and taking care of business, and leading with confidence, finding the resources, you're going to have all your wishes fulfilled. Nine of Cups has 9 cups, what we usually see, and being in the flow exactly, and attracting things, the things that you desire. You're the magician right here. You have done this before and you can do it again. And Nine of Cups is all your desires aligned and coming to you, okay? I'm going to pull an angelic guidance and the help of an angel. Which one wants to be with you, help you? Because I love this angel cards. I love the angel supports. But the thing is, though, I mentioned it in another reading, I think. And if you listen to Dolores Cannon, she says that we have all these angels, spirits, guides. They're all surrounding us. They can, if we are in a situation of emergency, they can intervene. But otherwise, because we have free will on this planet, if you don't ask for help from the divine or them, they cannot help you. So reach out to those angels, okay? The spirits and guides, if you believe in them. If you don't believe in them, call it ether, the universe, and still ask for help. We have Archangel Michael showing up with a unicorn, enchantment, which I love. This enchantment meaning here, this one gonna be helping you to create this magic, and you already have a magic. You're the magician, Gemini. You are the magician. You're going to start oozing that enchantment. This is going to be like when you start doing things. He's on the mountaintop here, making his sword sharper. This is your sword. This is your word. This is your word, is your wand. And Archangel Michael will actually help you create enchanting energies here. It's going to multiply it. Let's see what else with this enchantment energy the Michael is going to bring to you. Archangel Michael. Let's see. It doesn't really have any index here, so that's why we're going to look at it. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life? Or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? I see a lot of imagination here with the Empress and the feminine energy, all that. Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity, compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. So the thing is here, what I'm feeling is the enchantment of the Michael is actually help you radiate that inner child of yours, the wishes, desires, and manifestations that inner child of yours want to bring onto this world, which the inner child is always joyful and happy, okay? Unless we scare it. We say, oh, we can't do that. Don't do that. That's not possible for us. Unless we actually step on the dreams of the inner child, the desires of the inner child. But whenever you make that child happy, which is going to start bringing more enchantment into your life, which is going to help you create more of the things, bring the more of the things into your life. And this next 2 years can be also giving you the opportunity to bring about more of that child into the front line, okay? And there's a chant here for you. You can chant he through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment, which turns things around, like which can help you to see maybe manifestations coming out of nowhere, small blessings, seeing like a little butterfly or a ladybug. That can start with those little signs and symbols and start becoming like maybe a unicorn that you see on the streets, on a like on a book, in a store. It is going to be your sign that you are doing the right thing, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.